We're starting off a new week with a Motor City pizza company.
With a new pizza.
A new pizza, yeah, different pizza. We've actually reviewed this one before, but we have not. This is only the second time we've had it. So we reviewed it, and then we liked it so much that we bought it again. I still think the cheese is our favorite. I think they're called like cheese bread or something like that. But really, you just cut it like Kevin's cutting it right now, and it's a regular pizza. But this one has pepperoni, bacon, and sausage on it. So it's really, really good though. So anyway, that's it's Friday night, and that's how what we're eating for dinner on our Friday night. We're in Target, and they have some Lego things that we've never seen before.
I want that.
I want that.
I will build that for you if you want me to.
They have the London bus, a double-decker bus. They have a Harley Davidson motorcycle, an Aston Martin from 007.
It's pretty cool. Look at the stairs going up and everything.
Oh wow! Yeah, it says expert too. And then they have these, like this, they have this Iron Man, Marilyn Monroe from Warhol, Harry Potter, and then they have the Sith. There's another Fast and the Furious up there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they have some really, really neat sets. They also have these Lego sets in the next aisle. Kevin doesn't think that he looks cute there. I agree. But then they have all three of these, which are pretty cool looking, the helmets. And yeah, look at Yoda down there. He looks kind of scary.
Yeah, that's actually good.
And they have some of the Harry Potter. They have Privet Drive.
And Hagrid. And that's a little version of Hogwarts. Oh, that's just the astronomy time.
Right, yeah. Because they do have the whole castle. And lots of Mario down here.
In Minecraft. I wonder, what's WW84? That's that Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay.
You see the Iron Man head?
Yes. So Target has all their a lot of their Valentine stuff out. So they've got this table with all kinds of goodies on it, and then we haven't gone through these aisles yet, but it looks like they're going to get more supplies out to like make your own. But now these are not Pyrex balls. They look like Pyrex balls, but they're not. It's like they're not selling the Pyrex balls anymore. Lots of conversation hearts, dum-dum, heart pops. And then they've got some Easter stuff out here at the end. I've been looking for the white covered Reese's eggs, but I have not seen the white covered ones. So then they even have food back here, cookies and stuff. I mean, I know chocolate's food, but then they've got other food. See, they don't have any of the white covered ones, just these. They have a section like for teacher gifts. Teachers are awesome, stuff like that. And then these are the little gifts. They used to keep these on the back wall, but this year they put them in the aisle instead. I don't know why. I don't know why they did it that way, but they have like little Peppa Pig things, some Lego things. And then on this side's the stuffed animals, which are really cute. Ooh, and they have special LOL. These are special ones. Kevin has like told me I'm not supposed to buy any more LOL stuff. But these are special for Valentine's Day. It's a limited edition. So I think I'm going to get it. Oh, and it looks like they have two different ones. Okay, so they have a boy and a girl. Well, I'm gonna get one of each because it's a limited edition one. And I just think those are hard to come by. I got her some. I got Amelia some limited edition ones at Halloween, and she really liked those. And they were pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure I bought them from here. It's funny, we have all this this Valentine stuff here, and I've seen like some pictures on Instagram from the UK, and they're already getting their Easter stuff out, like the big Easter eggs and stuff like that. Yeah, I got one of each one. Yeah, they're already getting their Easter stuff out, and I don't know if they do Valentine's Day at all. You all have to tell me. I don't think so. I don't think Valentine's Day is a big deal over there. Yeah, I think we've had those, haven't we? And then you have all these, like, regular snacks, but they've put the Valentine theme on it. Did you notice that the little toys were in the aisle instead of... Yeah, instead of on the back wall.
This is a scratch and smell cards.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah.
I used to love those when we were kids.
The scratch and sniff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. You know, they did stuff like that.
And they have these, but we've actually tried all the flavors that come in this tin. So that's why you haven't seen that tin on my channels, because we've already tried those. And that's it. Yeah, now we're to the end. Oh yeah, they have both of them. We are at Home Goods, and I wanted to show you. They have a Star Wars Death Star toaster for $30. They have an NBA basketball popcorn maker for $25. Then they have down here, these are crock pots. So they have a Star Wars crock pot that's $30. And then they have a Spider-Man one that's $32. But I think I like the little people on the Star Wars. But those are really, really cool.
Look at that pillow.
That's in front of the pillow.
Oh, it is.
Yes. We're in At Home. And we wanted to see what St. Patrick's Day stuff they have. He's actually cute. Do you think he would stay together?
Yeah.
I would put him on the table.
He's $12, $13.
And they're starting to get Easter stuff out too. So go straight and we'll see.
Too bad they don't have the garland. They have some of these you could hang from the light if you buy a few of them.
Yeah. We might be able to find something though. Those are foam sheets. We might be able to find something else. They have some nice table runners. There's a big rabbit. You could put him on the front porch. He's very cute. I know. Oh, they're not cheap here, I don't think. Look how they put eyelashes on her.
It looks like it'd be soft, but it's not. It's stiff.
It's, yeah.
box to open from Rebecca. Rebecca is in Oklahoma. So I have a little idea of what might be in here because Rebecca and I chatted for a little while. Let's see. Dear Tammy and Kevin, here are a couple of things to add to your collection. The beef jerky I sent is really good. They sell it at the Lowe's I work at.
Oh, Cattleman's. I've seen Cattleman's. Cattleman's. I think I've seen that. Did she say Lowe's?
She said Lowe's.
I think I've seen that one.
It's a good snack when you don't have a lot of time on your break. Hey, I believe it. Hope you're having a good new year so far. Take care and stay safe, Rebecca. Is that where we've seen that? Is Lowe's?
I think I've seen it at Lowe's. I don't want to pull the sticker off, so.
Yeah, because I'll take a picture of it. So, okay, this is just original Cattleman's Cut beef jerky in the original. It's hardwood smoked. And you know, Kevin...
I see something for me in it. I see something for you in here. You want me to cut the page?
Yes. I was not expecting this.
Did I cut the tape good?
I don't think you did. Yeah, you did. No, sometimes these boxes are... There we go.
Our Starbucks mug.
Ooh.
Oklahoma, that's cool.
And this is from the You Are Here collection. So the You Are Here collection is like the OG of the Starbucks cups. They're the classic cups from Starbucks, whereas like the bin there are the ones that are like you'll see like Kentucky and it's like outlined. It looks completely different. I love these. I mean, I love all Starbucks mugs, but the You Are Here are definitely my favorites because I just feel like the pictures on them are better, but now I love both. So, and I have told people, Starbucks is really, really missing an opportunity because there's a lot of people that collect these mugs. They need to come out with one for every month, January through December. They need to come out with holiday themes. They need to come out with one of these mugs, Christmas,
Valentine.
Easter, Valentine, St. Patrick's Day.
They could easily and sell them.
They could very easily do that. They could come out with 4 of the seasons. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. They're just missing a lot of opportunities for these mugs because trust me, people would buy them. I would buy them. But this is awesome. Thank you so much, Rebecca.
And we'll add this to the list. So.
Yes, I have a list. It's in the description below this video where anytime I get a Starbucks mug, even if it's like the little Christmas ornaments or anything, we add it to that list so that if you look at that list, if you do it, not that I would ever ask anybody to get me a mug because they're expensive.
But if you're interested.
But if you would be interested, then you would know what I already had. So thank you. I love this.
I thought it was pretty funny to use the OG in that conversation.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't expecting it. Now this is for me.
This is what
Yep,
Rebecca and I talked about. Yes.
I see a Space Shuttle Atlantis and what's it called? Both of them.
I'm wondering if they have a lot of bad weather in Oklahoma because they actually put a cloud on there.
Thunderstorm cloud.
Yeah. I'm thinking, I watched The Real Housewives of Orange County, and one of the women on there had a daughter who got married to a Marine. And her husband had to move to Oklahoma, and it seems like when they were looking at houses in Oklahoma, they looked at a lot of them that had like, do you call them a bomb shelter or just a shelter?
Storm shelter.
A storm shelter. Yeah, not a bomb shelter. A storm shelter. Yeah, a lot of those houses in Oklahoma are built with storm shelters, so they must get horrific storms.
Tornadoes.
Oh, that's awful.
Isn't that tornado? Isn't that in tornado?
Yeah, it would. I guess so. But that would be scary to move there and think about the storms.
Where was Dorothy?
Dorothy Gale. Oh, I should know this. This is a good trivia
Iowa,
question.
Indiana.
I don't know where she was.
Anyway, she was in
Kansas.
That's
Kansas.
Right. Duh.
Yeah.
So that's kind of in the same. That's all in Hurricane Alley. So
Yeah,
I bet you anything they get hurricanes. I don't know that. I'm gonna.
Well, if you live in Oklahoma, and Rebecca can tell me, do you?
They should put a hurricane, a tornado on there.
Yeah. Do you know
Not hurricane,
somebody?
tornadoes.
A tornado. Do you know somebody who has a storm shelter, or do you have one? Because that's, I mean, you don't see those around here for sure. I remember when we first, I know, just one more thing. When we first moved to Winchester from Lexington, I was only like a little bitty kid. And before my parents bought their house, they had to spend time in an apartment building until they found the house they wanted in town. You know, it wasn't like they could plan to stay in the apartment. It was just in the meantime, temporary, yeah. So I remember that the apartments had a building just for storms. Yeah, and it's, you know where it's at. The apartments I'm talking about, they have a building that is just for storms. And because I can remember people from all over had to go in that building one time. Yeah, it was weird, really weird.
Thank you very much. This is the Space Shuttle, Atlantis, and the Hubble Telescope. Those are cool.
I love both of those.
Yeah, they're neat.
That is
Thank you very much, because I
nice.
haven't got these. I haven't had these.
Yeah, this is very nice. They've got the tag covered up at the bottom that tells how hard it is.
Yeah. This
so
one
you
looks
can't
like
you can't tell how hard it is.
It's right there.
Oh, kind of like in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, these would be very cool additions.
Yeah, these are cool. Thank you very much. I really appreciate these because I enjoy doing them, but they're so expensive. I mean, these you probably paid $15 or so for these.
They don't say.
It doesn't say, but they're usually right around anywhere from $12 to $18 for these things, depending on how detailed they are, and up to $30 or $50 for some of them.
I'm thinking a couple of them we've paid.
The Harry Potter one was $40.
Oh, was
with
it?
The snow, the one Andrew and Ashley both got me.
Well, and we were able to take that back.
Yeah, I returned it.
We should have talked about it because we've never done a return in that way that we did that. So Kevin got 2 of those Harry Potters for Christmas, Harry Potter Middle Earth, and I said we're going to try to return one back to Amazon. So we did it completely different. Oh, I know what it was. Normally we package.
We have to put it in a box.
Yeah, normally we package the stuff up at home and then put the mailer on it and then take it to UPS or whatever and they ship it from there. Kevin found out that you could take it in unwrapped just like this and they would put it in with other things that are going back anyway.
Yeah. I think it was because it was after Christmas because they knew they were going to have a bunch of returns, so they just let them put a bunch of stuff in a box and
but
ship
that
it all
was
back.
so convenient for us too because we didn't have to worry about packaging it at all. We just took probably a piece of paper saying we were.
They scanned the thing on my phone.
Oh, okay. So we didn't.
They scanned a barcode on my phone. I handed it to them. They printed a receipt out for me, and
so we didn't even have to.
What's the saying? Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, Bob's your uncle. But we assumed that they were just all kinds of things were going back to Amazon, and that's why they did that. Is because they could
save
just put and save them money.
Yeah.
So
well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and we'll enjoy the. I'll have to try the beef jerky too.
Yeah, and thank you for the mug. I absolutely love this.
So I just wanted to show you the turkeys at Meijer are still 39 cents a pound. So we're going to buy another one because these are dirt cheap and it was a wonderful, juicy turkey.
Well, Kevin is sitting next to me typing on his computer, so you might hear him typing, but that's okay. I want to be sitting in front of my computer because I want to show you a couple of things in just a minute. I had several different topics that I wanted to bring up though, and I didn't want to forget, so I wanted to just be sitting here to where I can look at my computer. The first thing I wanted to tell you is I went with Ashley about a week ago to Trader Joe's. Ashley does not go to Trader Joe's very often. She likes to buy flowers every few weeks from Kroger. So Kroger has a really nice department right when you first walk in the door, and you could choose your own bouquet, but Ashley chooses to, she'll pick like certain types of each flower, and then she'll make her own bouquet. So she'll pick maybe 3 of one thing and then 2 of another and put it all together and some baby's breath or whatever. And normally those last her, like I said, several weeks. So I told her, I said, I think at Trader Joe's, their flowers are cheaper, because Kevin and I, when we had been in Trader Joe's, I looked at them and they were so beautiful. And so Ashley and I went. Long story short, she got her a bouquet, and she told me, she said, I will not get flowers from Trader Joe's again. She said, if I had flowers from Kroger, she said they would still be alive. She said these from Trader Joe's are already dead. And she's literally had them for like a week. So she said the difference between the ones she gets at Kroger, she thinks, and Trader Joe's, when she gets them at Kroger, they come with plant food, unless you get them on clearance, which she doesn't get them on clearance. And she said the ones at Trader Joe's did not come with any plant food at all. So she was just telling me that. I thought I would pass that information along to you all in case any of you buy fresh flowers. You know, I've talked before about flowers. I don't buy flowers ever because I know they're gonna die. So for me, it's just like, I'd rather enjoy them in somebody's yard or outside or whatever during the summer than buy them myself, just because I don't want them to die. But I figured that would be useful information for somebody who does buy flowers. If you haven't bought them at Kroger, try out to try buying them at Kroger. The other thing I want to tell you was, a while back, I would assume that I tell you about podcasts and stuff like that I'm listening to. And I would assume that way back when I first listened to Dr. Death, that I told you I was listening to Dr. Death. Dr. Death, it is the story of a neurosurgeon who operated on a bunch of people, and he was hired a kite, and he paralyzed people. It was absolutely horrific. It was horrible just to listen to it. But I think it's one of those things that's important to listen to so that you are aware, you know, that these people are out there. Just because they're in a white coat doesn't mean you can just automatically put all your faith and trust in them. So that was the first season of Dr. Death. And then Ashley told me, she said there's a second season of Dr. Death out. So I have listened to the second season of Dr. Death, and it is about trying to think of his name, Farid Fata was his name, in Michigan. And if you live in or if you watch the news, you might have already heard of him. But basically what he did was he got money hungry, and people would come into him with something wrong, and he basically told tons and tons of people, you have cancer, who did not have cancer. And I mean, they would go to chemo and everything because he's getting money. It was just, for him, it was, I want to make more and more money. So, you know, if someone told me I had cancer, I would immediately go get a second opinion. Absolutely, no doubt about it. But I guess not everybody's like that. But for me, when it's some kind of life-changing, something that can be life-changing and that you're going to have to go get chemo, or you're going to have to make very, very important decisions, I would absolutely go get a second opinion. I think it's crazy not to get a second opinion. But I listened to that, and it's so interesting. If you haven't listened to the first season of Dr. Death, I would recommend you start there, just because, why not? But if you didn't know there was a second season, then you need to listen to that too, because it's just so interesting. I cannot tell you how interesting it is. I enjoyed every minute of it, and it's nice to have your eyes opened, like I said, to things like this that are going on. Just because somebody has gotten their degree doesn't mean they know everything, you know. We like to hold them up to a higher standard, but, you know, sometimes sometimes just because you pass a test doesn't make you the best in the field either. So you have to think about things like that. The other thing I want to make sure I talked to you about was, I don't think it was last week's vlog. I think it was the week before. Kevin and I told you that we watched the movie The Midnight Sky with George Clooney. And I told you that I said there's not one happy thing in this movie. And I even said, if you're prone to already being depressed and already being down in the dumps, then don't watch that movie, because it's not going to help you at all. It's just going to make it worse. So I was glad that I watched it. I'm still glad that I watched it. But it was depressing. So last night we watched another movie. It's called Let Him Go, and you can rent it from Amazon Prime for $14.99. It has Diane Lane and Kevin Costner. And if you've been watching Yellowstone with Kevin Costner, this will kind of, the way that he dresses and them being like on a farm and on a ranch and stuff like that, in Let Him Go, he plays a different person, but he's dressed the same. So it's like this fits right in line with that. But the reason I'm wanted to tell you about Let Him Go is because there's nothing happy in that movie. It is, it's slow. I thought it was slow. It's a slow movie. It's slow to build. Once it gets there, it's there, and the action starts happening. But it's a slower movie, but there's not one happy thing about this movie. Not the beginning, not the middle, not the end. When the movie goes off at the end, you are not in a happy place. At least I was, and I don't think Kevin was either. It's just not a happy movie. Now, do I think it was worth watching? Yes, I think it was worth watching. I thought it was good. Would I watch it again? Probably not. And let me tell you something else. I should have looked this up. I didn't think about it until just now. There is a woman in this movie, and right when she came on the screen, I thought, I recognize her from somewhere. Her real name is Leslie Manville, and most people watching this vlog probably have no clue. If somebody said the name Leslie Manville to me, I would not know who that was. But I looked her up because I thought, this woman is so, she seems so familiar to me. She plays in a UK show called Mum. I don't think I've ever talked about the show Mum on my vlogs. It is one of the best, well-written shows. Kevin and I absolutely loved it. And the reason why I can think that I wouldn't have mentioned it is because I first started watching it on a plane. On a plane years ago. I think we were on our way to the UK, and it was one of the options of the things you could watch. So that's when I first saw the show Mum. And then we got back home, and it's like, oh my gosh, we have to look up the show because I want to keep watching this. So at that time, we could watch it. I don't know where you can find it now. So that's why I probably didn't mention it on a vlog, is because I don't know where you would be able to watch it. But it is absolutely, you might be able to watch it on Netflix or something like, I just don't know. It is absolutely a fantastic show. And the main character in it, her name, it's Leslie Manville. So the reason why I recognized her, but then would have never come to mind that this was the same woman, is because she's like the polar opposite of what she plays in Mum. In Mum, she is a very, very quiet, and she doesn't, what is that called when you don't want to, you don't want to cause any trouble. You don't want to,
she just never wanted to cause any problems. She never would call people out on their mistakes or their horrible behavior. She's just not that type of person in Mom to call people out like that. And this movie, Let Him Go, first of all, she's an American, which she did an American accent perfect. And she is hell on wheels. Now, that's just, there's no other way to describe her. When she comes on the screen, she is intimidating, and she is scary, and she stays that way through the whole movie. So when people see her in Let Him Go, they're going to think that she probably plays this kind of actress in everything. And she doesn't. Nobody would ever know that she is so calm and quiet and meek in Mom. So anyway, if you've ever seen Mom and then you see this movie, you'll know what I mean. But once again, don't watch this movie if you're prone to depression or it's just not a happy movie. I mean, it's just not. So we watched that, and then the last thing I wanted to tell you about, well, I have to show you because this is why I wanted to be sitting at the computer. Okay, this was up on the BBC on the Daily Mail website, and I saw it on my phone, and I thought I have got to share that with people because I am a member. If you've ever watched Homes on Homes, he is sorry, I didn't realize I was going to talk to you some more. He's a Canadian, and he is he builds houses, and his whole thing is make it right. When a builder has come in and they've done a shoddy job on a house, or they've done something like completely wrong, or they didn't put insulation in where they were supposed to, or something like that, or something could catch on fire, his whole goal in life is to make it right. So I joined a Facebook group. It's a Mike Holmes Facebook group, and that's what people do is they post these pictures of just things that you never want to see in your house. And maybe I can show you the Facebook page in a minute. I didn't even think to get the Facebook page up, but there are some really funny pictures on there. It's a good Facebook group. I haven't written anything on there. I'm just a member because I just like to see the funny pictures. But when this came up on the Daily Mail, it reminded me of that. So these are the social media snaps reveal the properties nobody will ever want to live in. So you go down here, and this is like the kitchen, that's the stove, and that's the toilet. And then you go on down, and this is a satellite, solar panels. Solar panels that someone tried to install themselves, which you can tell those are never going to work. And then down here, I thought this was just amazing. They have their washing machine right over the bathtub. And I mean, you can tell they use the bathtub. There's their razor right there. And it's sitting to the side. And then you've got, this, where they actually I'm assuming that this would have been there first, and then they built the wall. But when they built the wall,
they didn't want to pay to move the electricity.
Right, exactly. And then you've got this, the toilet seat. Yeah, Kevin hadn't seen any of these. The toilet seat, and then there's just a few more. This boy, I guess his face, he didn't want to show his face, but the cabinet's right above the sink, and so you can't move. You're stuck. And then this one, and then you've got this, which
That's creative.
Where do you think that's in, like the closet for like the?
It's just a room off the kitchen, and they've just made a little door and made it look like a.
See, I was wondering if that wasn't supposed to be like the pantry or something.
Could be. They put a bathroom in there.
And then look at this. This guy's really tall, so by putting the toilet over there, he can't stand up. And then this.
Wow.
Yeah. And then this is cut into the door. And then the sink in the bathtub. And then this toilet.
Wow.
Yeah, I would not want to go back
Looks like
there.
an optical illusion.
It
It's
does.
a tiny toilet.
Yeah, I would not want to go back there to use the bathroom. And then this one, oh yeah, this is
I just noticed that.
yeah, this is their kitchen and their toilet is up here.
Hilarious.
But it reminded me of the movie Parasite. And so I wanted to show you, in case you've never seen Parasite, this is in the movie Parasite. So this is in their bathroom. And they had to go up here to use the toilet. And it's just the toilet is like sitting on this ledge. So it's just like the most awkward thing that you've ever seen. Okay, so this is the group, and it's Mike Holmes, Homes on Homes. And so like this is one of the pictures, and this was actually a legitimate post. Somebody thought this was really cool looking. That's just personal opinion. Most people said they did not care for that. I personally do not care for that, but that was like somebody.
Piano?
That is the piano. Yeah. I don't care for it, but there are some funny pictures in here that I will show you if I can figure out. Yeah, like this. This is, the real deal, and then somebody's they're being funny, that one is. But there are some very serious ones in here too, like this. It's like, okay, who does that? And then some people are showing like mistakes, but some people are showing some things that could really hurt your house. They could make your house catch on fire, or like this. And the caption for this was, that's one pretty important clock. Because clearly they didn't want to take the clock down to put the pipe in there. So it must have been a pretty important clock to leave it there to run the pipe next to it. And then this, like, who does that? This, I've seen this before, with the electrical outlet that's in the sink. Anyway, that's just one of those. I've told you before, I'm a member of like an old house group, and this, yeah, look at this one, Kevin. And so this is just another one that I joined.
That's if you have those bathroom emergencies while you're going up or down the stairs.
Yeah, this was just another one that I joined because I really like Mike Holmes and his family, and I think they're interesting. I don't know if they've done a show lately though. Oh, this one was good. Look at this one, Kevin. One more.
I put it in the shower.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of got rid of the shower, didn't they?
Yeah. No
so you
more.
can close the door and get a little privacy at least.
Yeah.
Or take a shower while you're on the toilet.
We checked the P.O. box today, and we have 2 boxes, and I have an envelope. And this is from Dr. J, and I haven't heard from Dr. J in a while. It says Xmas Hood. To Tammy, Kevin, and family, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Dr. J. I wonder when he mailed this.
I don't know.
Because this is a Christmas card.
It's from the UK.
It's from the UK.
So there's no telling how long it took.
It even has a Christmas stamp on it. But I wonder, poor Dr. J has probably been wondering.
We did get it.
We got it. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.
Probably a month late.
Thank you. If you're watching this, Dr. J, thank you very much. I'm sorry that it took so long to get here, but thank you very much.
Coming from other countries, you just never know.
You never know. Well, and the mail, it's like that.
The mail here's been really wild and wonky.
In Christmas Vacation, where the envelope
fell between
the seats, and yeah. Okay, so this is, I don't know who this is from. Ooh, wow. Looks like some yummy stuff. This was purchased by Jennifer, and I will not say your last name. I do not recognize this name. I work as a nurse, and a patient brought these in for all of the staff caring for him. I tried a few and instantly thought of you guys. Hope you enjoy. Love, your Wisconsin fan, Jennifer. I bet if I saw her thumbnail, I would recognize her. And I bet you she does not use her last name in her screen name. A lot of people don't, because I would definitely remember this last name. But there are several Jennifers, and I think I know the Jennifer from Wisconsin this is from. I think is it Bouquet?
That's Bouquet?
Or Bouquet caramel. These are espresso.
They look really good.
These are mint. And these are assorted. There's something in the bottom of that. I just don't know what that was.
Just
assorted, okay. Handcrafted gourmet butter caramel. Ooh, so I see there's a Celtic sea salt. Oh my.
I love a good caramel.
I do too. I cannot wait to try these. Yes, Kevin and I both very much love caramel. Thank you so much. These are made in Montana.
Oh,
Bozeman,
cool.
Montana. So thank you very much, Jennifer. I appreciate it.
I've covered up the address, so.
This is from,
turn it up. There you go.
This is from Crystal. The sticker says Crystal, but Crystal is the daughter of Jane, and Jane lives, Crystal and Jane, they live in Kentucky. And so...
She has wrapped it well.
She has wrapped it well.
Well, that was just in case the wrapping paper came off. I like how she's got the little flower stuff.
I do too. Crystal always likes to decorate the boxes. Oh, and this was smart. Christmas wrapping paper.
Be careful that address too.
Oh, yes, that is her address. That's Jane's address. Yeah, so we will not show your address, Jane. Although, I do have to say, my viewers are very, very, very nice, and so I can't imagine anybody sending anything mean anyway.
You're probably showing the address.
Oh my goodness, where did she get those? Oh my goodness. I don't know where she got them, because they're not selling those. I think you have to go through the web. Okay, let me show you what I'm looking at.
Yeah, nobody knows what you're talking about.
I have viewers right now who are going to be very, very jealous. These are Hershey's Gold, which are my very, very favorite Hershey bars, and you cannot find them anywhere. No, I'm wondering, I don't know why they quit selling them, and I'm wondering if they sell them on their website maybe. I don't know where you found that. Beauty is more than what meets the eye. Beauty starts in the heart of a woman who knows how truly special she is. It radiates from the smile she shares with the people in her life, and it shines in the way she makes the world a lovelier place to be. Happy birthday to a woman who's beautiful from the inside out. Hope this birthday is the best one yet. God bless Jane, Crystal, Lacey, and Zoe. Thank you so very, very much. These are coupons. She marked it coupons, so I will look through those. And what this is. It looks like it says something about a star. Oh my goodness, that is the child.
Is that a cross stitch?
I swear it is. I swear it is.
So you can cross stitch that.
Oh, we
That
know.
one's marked though. Makes it easier.
We know who's going to be doing this. Here, you open it because I don't want to tear it
Well,
up.
there's
Well, let me. Ooh. I Say It with Cafe. Experience the gift of coffee. Ooh. I don't want to mess this up because I want to take a picture of it with the thing on it. I Say It with Cafe. Ooh.
Is it coffee?
Yes. No, it's coffee. So we will have to use our, do we still have our attachment? You know what? I still have my old coffee maker.
Yeah. Or we have an attachment.
Or we have an attachment?
I can't remember if we do or not.
Because this
We changed coffee makers, the Keurigs, and I don't think this one had the adapter. We could get one.
do you not think that adapter for our other one works with this one?
So.
This is Mexico. It's a medium, Mexico, North America. This is a medium coffee.
This is Diamond Dots.
Oh, this is Costa Rica. And this is Puerto Rico.
This is one of those Diamond Dot
That's
things.
so cute.
Where you stick the little gems on it.
Yes, and a friend of mine gave me a cup with this. As a matter of fact,
That exact picture.
that cup is sitting right over there next to the coffee pot. It's the one where when you put coffee in it, it shows the picture of him.
Huh.
Yeah, I've got it next to the coffee pot because I'm getting ready to use it. That is so cute. It has the child on it.
This is what the picture actually. This is what the.
That is so cute. But I love this coffee. Yeah, this is neat. Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, and Mexico. Thank you very, very much. I greatly appreciate that. I'm thrilled for these. You don't even know how much I have missed these. And I will absolutely be, and I might even give you one. We'll see. We'll see if he's good. But thank you very, very much. And Jennifer, I'm so grateful for the caramels. I cannot, and I know you sent those for my birthday. She didn't know it was my birthday, but I appreciate it very much and can't wait to try all of this. This is what it looks like out front right now. The snow is coming down. We were just out in Kevin's car probably, let me think what time it would have been, probably an hour ago. And his car is already covered, as you can see. But the snow, if I get close up in this light, see, you can tell how it's coming down. I think I've heard we're supposed to get like 3 or 4 inches tonight. So we'll have to check it again in the morning, and I'll show you how it looks. But you can tell the grass is already covered, his car is already covered, but it'll be interesting to see if the street gets covered. Hopefully not. And here's another light, and so you can see it is coming down really, really heavy. So I figured I'd check in again. I know I said I wouldn't check in until tomorrow, but I figured I'd check in again once more tonight. So it is a little after 8, and the road has gotten a little slushy, but I think they've been down the road at least once with a salt truck. So you can see the driveway's covered now, and the snow is still coming down. So I'll try to zoom in here so you can see it. Yeah, still coming down pretty heavy. And the side road, you can see the side road over there. It's not as clear as our road. So I told you last night I would show you the snow, and the roads are pretty much clear. The road, Kevin and I were out on the couch last night watching TV, and we heard them going by constantly. That sky is beautiful. You probably, I don't know if it'll show up as pretty as it actually is, but that is a gorgeous sky. But we heard them go by probably no less than 5 times while we were watching TV. It looks like there's been a kitty cat on the porch though. There's paw prints right there. See those little paw prints? So, must have had a little kitty cat friend up on the porch, which doesn't surprise me at all. But there it is, and it looks like the roads are fine, which is nice. If it snows, I would rather the roads be like this than covered. It has been a few weeks since we got you caught up to date with Kevin's cross stitch, and so
in that time, you can see he added, I don't know if I had showed you when he added the black and the branches up here, but he's done this whole section here. This is the railing and then the light. And so he works on it just about every night. I think he may have missed one night just because we didn't come out here. We both stayed on the computer, had too much work to do. But he pretty much works on this every night for at least an hour. So it's just one of those things that takes a long time. But I wanted to show you because it's looking beautiful. So I'm very impressed with it. I am going to end the vlog here for the week, but I did want to say thank you very, very much to everyone who watched the video about my dad's tables, and for all of you all that liked the video and left a comment. I really, really appreciate that, and I know he appreciates it too. I showed you a couple of little interesting things in his house. I showed like I showed a huge mirror that he made, and then I showed like this diner that he has, and then I showed these airplanes that he has. He has tons of other stuff just like that. So I think, looking around my house, I think I have some very, very whimsical, different things in my house. And I'm sure I get that directly from him because he has so many other things that I could show you. One of these things he got, we saw it together, and it was a door, and it looks like a London phone booth. And it was painted red, and when we saw it together, we were in Hobby Lobby, and I'm gonna be honest, I wanted it bad, but it was $100, and at the time, it's been years and years ago, and at the time I didn't have $100. You know, I wanted it really bad, but I thought, you know, I didn't know that I could justify the $100 to spend on it. Anyway, he loved it too, so he bought it. So it's in his house, but he changed it from a red London telephone box to a blue Doctor Who box. So it's just really, really cool. So I mean, he has that, and he has all kinds of cool things in his house. So and it reminds me of this account on TikTok. I follow this lady who, that's all she does, is her house. People would pay an entry fee to go through her house because she has so many unique artistic items in her house. It's like a museum, and that's all her TikTok page is showing. And she doesn't even use up the whole minute of video that you get, but she'll show this item, and that's her video. This is something in my house, and she'll talk about it for just a second, and then that's it. But that's her TikTok channel, and it is just so interesting. My dad could do the same thing with his house. He could easily go through and do a video on each item, and he would have a successful TikTok account, I'm telling you. I don't even think he's ever watched TikTok, unless somebody's posted a video like on Facebook or something, but he could definitely do that. But I do appreciate everyone who watched the video and you liked it, because we've always told him, you know, that he's very talented, and we know that he has the ability to do all this stuff. So it's just really cool that he can do that. So anyway, I'm going to end the video for now, for this week. The snow outside has pretty much melted off of our driveway. So it still is on Kevin's car, but the driveway itself, it's melted. So it's on the grass and on the car, but that's it. So that's the good thing about the snow, is it looked pretty while it lasted, but it doesn't hang around. So I guess that's the good thing about living in Kentucky is you get a little bit of it, but it usually doesn't last long. So I'll see you all next week, and hope you enjoyed this one.